Terrorism is emerging as a growing menace in South Asia. FATF's decision of putting Pakistan in grey list is a result of reckless terror financing in the subcontinent that has its roots in Islamabad. The region between Afghanistan-Pakistan borders has become a hub of terror activities, and the government seems to have no control on them. To speak more on this issue, we are now joined by Mr. Mathew Garrod, an analyst on global terrorism issues. Mr. Garrod, do you believe terror financing has emerged as a global threat in the contemporary world?
I believe it is a global threat, that's right. For many years it's been overlooked and underappreciated by the international community. And I think the Security Council and the UN have started to really wake up to this threat since around about 2014, 2015. And I think in particular this nexus between crime and terrorist financing, I think it's a big problem in South Asia, and it's a growing problem. And we see that in particular across the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan, especially in trade in narcotics, trade in auto vehicles, in weaponry. So it's a growing threat, for sure.
According to you, what necessary steps should be taken to deal with the various terrorist outfits which are based in Pakistan and in parts of Afghanistan?
In particular, from my experience, there's a lot of issues here around the tribal areas, the tribal regions on the Afghan-Pakistan border, and there's really a lack of governance. We're seeing elements of corruption as well, so public officials overlooking certain groups who are just residing in those territories, and really a lack of law enforcement and cooperation with other states who are affected by this.
Many Western countries have asked Pakistan to act against UN-designated terrorists. Even FATF has once again put the country into the grey list. How do you think Pakistan will react in such kind of situation?
I can't see any solution to this short term. This is going to have to be a long-term solution. Even with the FATF's recommendations and listings, I can't see the Pakistan government moving much on this because it just doesn't have the capacity to control the territories where a lot of these groups are residing and operating from. It doesn't have the ability to do it. And the border with Afghanistan just makes it almost impossible because people traverse the border, and Afghanistan doesn't have the capacity either to deal with this. So I can't see any solution.
Do you see a possible nexus between the state, the Pakistan army, and the jihadist outfit that is preventing the state from taking relevant actions against terror group?
I think it's probably true to say that some of the groups and some of the individuals have close alliances and links with people in Pakistan, and they're part of Pakistan, and they may have close relations as well. And there definitely is we see a pattern of these people being overlooked and a lack of law enforcement. So maybe there is some connection there between the army in Pakistan. I'm not sure about that, but there could be some links there. But it might explain why there's been a lack of activity.